Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today we are checking out the live performance of Aishite 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 by Ado. And Ado is someone that I have completely fallen in love with since the first video that we reviewed, which was the Unravel live performance, which blew me away. And if you haven't seen that one yet, feel free to go check that out right up there. It is probably still to this day my favorite reaction that I've done on this channel, just because of the crazy wave of emotions that I felt during that song. It hit me hard. It really did. So go check that out. It's a good one. And we're doing this reaction today a little bit earlier than I was planning on doing it, and the reason why is because somebody decided to go to our Buy Me a Coffee link and be a super generous dude. And so here's a quick little look at their message. It's from the user named OG-san. They wrote, "More Ado. Don't worry, we were going to." And then they go on to say, pick any Ado song, and by this I mean all Ado songs. And then they went on to give us a nice little paragraph of different songs and thoughts on them and things like that. And the reason I'm not going through all of that is because at the end they also said no credit necessary, but if you do feel like giving a shout out, just use my username. So there it is. I feel like maybe they just didn't want all kinds of attention, which is perfectly fine. So OG-san, thank you so much for that generous donation. And if that's something that you would like to do as well, if you dig what we're doing on this channel and you want to support it in a different way off of YouTube, feel free to visit the link. That's the QR code right there. The link is in the description of every video, so feel free to stop by and check that out. But now that that's out of the way, we're here to listen to some awesome Ado music. So with that being said,
shut up, Draven.
Let's go. Do you think they know what song it is? Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting a circus vibe. I don't have words. Okay, I'm sure that was about to get into something interesting. That's also a very awesome light choice, that orange and green. Anyway, it's a minute in. We usually stop and give our initial thoughts a minute in. Off the rip, it was super interesting and had kind of like a circus vibe to it. She's laying on the ground and she eventually pops up and starts singing. We get some screams right away. I think there was some backing vocals from another lady. Maybe it was her, but I don't think she had the mic to her mouth. I could be wrong. She's a goddamn wizard or a witch because she's female. And it's just insane what she does. And already she's hit so many different vocal styles. Like there's just like her straight up singing that we know, then like the whisper singing, like Billie Eilish style whisper singing. We got the screaming. We got this young girl voice, I guess, if you want to call it that, almost like an anime voice. It's just so much going on here. So we're going to go right back to the start like we always do. And we're going to check that out again. And that's so cool too. Like just the music box cranking and the crowd instantly knows. So good.
人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首は怒らないで見捨てないでどこも行かないで強くし増える奥までし増える人がいないいないといい成績でしょ
So that was someone else.
可愛い子でしょ苦しい愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しい本当に
Okay, a couple of things. Jeez, I've progressed 9 seconds since the last time we paused, but a couple of things have happened in those 9 seconds. Number one, I looked up the pronunciation of the title of this song on a few different websites. And from what I saw, the she, like the E in the she in the middle, I guess it's supposed to be silent. So it's like Aishte, but quicker Aishte. But she's saying Aishite. Like you can really hear the E in the she. So is it like potato kind of thing, or is there a proper way, or is it just better like audibly to use the she? So I'm just noticing that because I thought I found the right way, but the Japanese person is saying it, so I don't know. Just a thought. What was the other thing? I don't remember. I was too hung up on that. I think it was probably that quick little scream that she hit that interested me. I'll know it in a second. I might pause again. I apologize. Here we go. That's what it was. That's snot. This is going to be an hour-long video for all the pausing I'm going to do. I'm sorry if this is messing with your flow, but holy shit, you guys, like, she's incredible. She throws another big scream in there instantly into here's the term I know, into head voice. So it's just that high pitch sits up here, kind of, you can feel your brain rattle when you're hitting those notes instead of feeling it in your chest. Just to go from one to the other like that, what an absolute talent. God, she's awesome. All right, here we go. I'm trying not to talk over this because it's so good, but like I don't want to keep pausing. So ooh. Ooh. Shout out to the band, always. The music sounded off there, but on purpose. It added like that kind of weird, like chaos, uneasy feeling. I don't know. I need to hear that again because to me it sounded like a step behind almost, and then like super wonky during, I guess, the blue light section. I don't know. Maybe I heard it wrong, but I need to hear it again. And just any excuse to hear more of this song, I'm going to take advantage of. Sorry. Right. Seems like a little bit off. The childish behavior. The childish behavior in the way that she moves in the cage, and then the intensity of her vocals, like, it's such a cool contrast. God. Her head was almost touching the floor. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear this. I don't want to hear you. I don't care if I pause too much. Shut up. I want to hear this. I love you. Let's go talk about it. So obviously this performance was super intense, and that's what I've come to expect from Ado, is just some kind of just crazy performance out of her, and she never fails to deliver. The thing that confused me a little bit is I know that the English translation of this song title is roughly "Love Me, Love Me, Love Me." And I was kind of confused at how intense the song seemed. And obviously, I don't speak Japanese. So I went and did some research before I recorded this part of the video to read the lyrics and try to get an understanding of what's going on. And what I'm seeing is that it seems to be a story of a cursed caller, and it requires the love and attention of either everyone or her parents. There was a couple of descriptions under the lyrics that I read that it could be this, or a mix of both. So it could just need the love of everyone, or the love and respect, or appreciation of her parents, of being a good kid in school and getting good grades, and this caller's curse, and it says, I need people, and it just wants love and attention, love and attention. And as she grows older, the caller stays the same size, so there's just not enough attention, not enough love that comes in to ease that pain. And that explains a lot of the crazy screaming and the childlike behavior that I was talking about in the reaction. Even without knowing that that's what this song was about, she was able to convey that in her movements and those high pitch. I was mentioning that, like, high pitch, almost like anime girl kind of voice, which is just small Japanese female voice, basically a child's voice. So even without understanding the language, she conveyed the message perfectly. I kind of assumed that there was like a child involvement in this song based on her movements and the voice. So to confirm that my assumption was right and there's a child involved, but holy crap, I wasn't ready for what the lyrics were going to show. It's just that constant want and need for attention, like aren't I a good girl? Aren't I a good student? Like just that want for recognition. And that goes, all of us have gone through that. As a kid, that's all you want is the attention and the love and recognition of your parents. And I think even in adulthood, until they're gone, you're always searching for that validation and that, respect and, things like that from your parents. So it's something that never really truly goes away. So it was really cool to see it conveyed in this way in this song. And again, just another incredible performance by Ado. I'm gonna listen to this song a million times, just like I've listened to the other 3 songs that we've reacted to a million times. I can't wait to dive into another one. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, head down into the comments, let me know what song you want to hear reacted to next. It can either be an Ado song or any other band or artist that you guys like. Please let me know. We're always looking for new music. And YouTube thinks you're gonna like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.